Hello, good evening.
Evening, ma'am.
Yes, hi Sanjay, how are you today?
I'm pretty well. I have no complaint till now. Thank you for asking. What about you, ma'am?
Lovely. I'm also doing good. How's your weekend going?
The weekend today is, I think, Sunday, but I have done my work actually. I was in company because my today is my working day. Out of 7 days, I'm getting weekly off on Friday. So it is like my another day actually.
So it is like any other day for you,
Yeah.
right? Not my another day. Any
Any
which
other?
way, how's your work going, Sanjay? I'm seeing you after so long.
Yeah. Work is going fantastic. Uh, there is some tumultuous ways, but I'm managing.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get that. There is some.
There is some tumultuous ways, pathways.
Okay, tumultuous. Okay, that is understandable. I anyway, other than that, everything in family going good?
Yeah, yeah. It is up to the mark. There is no problem.
Right. Now that we have done the introductory part covered, can we start with our session's topic today?
Sure, 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 man. Go ahead with the session.
So, for our today's session, I think we have a very important topic, something that a lot of youngsters, even a lot of adults, are going through these days, or they face this problem. That is shyness and self-doubt. Right? Can you please go ahead and read the first paragraph that is given in our session notes?
Shinish. So games from hide and seek. This is the first paragraph. Where is shyness?
Um, yes, shyness and self-doubt.
No, no, no. Topic is something different. Games from the
Okay, that
hide.
is.
It is all about games. I
Let
don't
me
have any
check with
topic
you.
related to shyness.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me get it. I am sorry, unable to download the notes that are allotted to you because from my end, it is showing shyness and self-doubt.
It
Must
is.
be
It
some
happens
website
sometimes.
glitch.
My side showing games. It is all about games.
Oh, lovely, because I don't have those notes. Any which way,
Okay.
will you be comfortable if we continue with this topic, shyness and self-doubt?
Sure, sure. Go ahead, man.
Right. So I'll read the first paragraph for you, and later on we'll discuss about it a little bit. So, shyness and self doubt are like inseparable friends at a party in our head. Shyness is the quiet one, making us feel unsure in social situations, while self doubt is the louder friend that makes us question if we are good enough. So, how much and how far do you agree to this, Sanjay?
Actually, I didn't listen clearly. Actually, I don't have
Is my
notes.
voice audible to you?
You are audible. You are audible, but you have to repeat again.
Right. So here it is saying that shyness and self-doubt are like inseparable friends at a party in our heads. Shyness is the quiet one, making us feel unsure in social situations, while self-doubt is the louder friend that makes us question if we are good enough.
Sinus. So I can tell about sinus. Yeah. What should I say about sinus menses? Sometimes I feel sinus
Mm.
whenever. Uh, Sometimes I feel shyness whenever I face strangers, whenever I try to break the ice. But seldom I face. And self-confidence, self-doubt. So I face this as well, self-doubt sometimes. But I can overcome easily. I can overcome easily on my self-doubt. Mm, because I believe that if I will doubt on myself, so I won't be able to achieve anything, and I won't be able to do that work.
Okay, that is also very good, right? So should it be I will doubt on myself or if I will have doubt on myself?
Come again, man.
Should it be if I will doubt on myself, or if I will have doubt on myself?
If I will have doubt on myself,
Right. Now, Sanjay, can you recall a specific moment when shyness held you back from doing something you wanted to do?
shyness, whenever I used to interact with my top management or any stranger, I would say. So uh, I used to get shyness, and initially, but after some time, uh, I used to initiate, and I used to break the ice, and so I would say that it is a lack of confidence sometime, and it is I think it is something it is fear, I would say. And so many times I had encountered shyness, but unable to recall this time.
It's no problem. Has there ever been a particular time when everyone was asking you to do something which you were very good at, but just because you were shy or you didn't have so much confidence within yourself, that
Yeah,
self-doubt was there, that you refused to do it?
yeah. So I can relate with my company. So I am, I would say that I'm adroit in my work, but when it comes to presentation, when it comes to demonstrate, so I'm little bit shy and I'm little bit, I would say, uh, uh, I'm fearful that time because of I would say I'm not so much fluent in English. I don't have that much command in English, and it is very essential part of professionalism. So so everybody try to present in English, and if I won't be able to present in my PPT or my presentation uh, throughout in English language, so at that time I feel shy and I feel hesitate at that time. Rather than I can present myself uh, perfectly, and I have become interpreted at that time.
Okay. Now, if you were to open your chat box, Sanjay, I've written a few sentences that we need to discuss. We will take from the first one, my another day. So, just another day when you were talking about your day. So, you said this is just my another day when you were telling me about Sunday being another one of your working days. So,
My
it is
another
one
day.
of the my other day, my
Okay.
usual day.
Okay. It is like
How
other day.
about the next one? Yes. So the next word I want you to pronounce again for me.
Whenever,
Whenever.
whenever,
Whenever. Yes,
whenever. Okay.
exactly. So the I will doubt on myself we have already discussed. Let's move forward to the fourth one. Used to get shyness.
Used to get shyness. Okay. So used to get shy. So what should be
Used
perfect?
to feel shy. It is a
Used to feel.
feeling that one
Okay.
feels.
Used to feel shy. Okay.
Wonderful. How about the next one? I used to initiate.
I used to initiate. So I used to start. Uh,
Right. So here we will not use used to. So you're talking about an past event that started, you're still doing it. You still can do it on your own. So then afterwards, I started initiating the conversation. So this is something that is past continuous. It started in the past and continued till some point, right? So I used to initiate the conversation. And how about the next one? I
I am
am
fearful.
fearful.
Okay. What
What
should
do
be?
you think? Sorry?
I am fearful. Is it wrong,
Yes,
ma'am?
so what do you think?
Uh,
All the sentences that I've written, I just want to discuss them with you because there's certain errors in these sentences. So I want
I
us to
I
together
am
fix them.
I am fearful person.
No, it is not. I am fearful. I was scared.
I was
Scared.
okay. I was fear. Okay.
Not fear. No, Sanjay. Not fear. Scared. I was scared.
Okay. I was scared.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Scared. Scared. Can you
Scared.
hear
I
me
was scared.
properly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scared.
I was scared. Yeah. I was scared. Yeah.
Or you can say I was afraid.
I was afraid. Yeah.
How about the next sentence? Command in English. What do you think we
Command.
can change in this one?
Command at English.
Command on English language.
English language. Okay.
Right? Can you
Right.
pronounce the next word for me?
Essential.
Essential.
Essential. Okay.
Right. Absolutely correct. How about the next word?
Presentation.
Correct. And last, I feel hesitate. So what do you think it should be?
I feel hesitation.
I felt hesitation.
Okay. I felt hesitation. Okay.
Right. Now, is there a particular event or experience from your childhood that caused you to become a shy person? Or do you think it's just a part of your personality since forever?
In my childhood, I used to feel shy uh, because after uh, my parents and whenever actually I was kid, so sometimes whenever some relative, distance relative, immediate relative used to come, so my elder brother and my parents were telling that you should sing song in front of them. And so at that,
Okay,
yeah, so at that time I used to feel shy and I was unable to face situation at that time. But somehow I was able to sing at that time. But I used to
that
feel
is
shy at that time.
typical.
Hmm.
This the experience is typical for every Indian child.
Hmm.
You know,
Yes.
everyone's parent at some point of time in their life have told them or not even told them, commanded them, given out order. Okay, dance in front of, should dance to your masi, should dance to this neighbor. Sing a
Right.
song for them, sing a poem for them,
Hmm.
narrate a poem for them, or narrate a story, do this, do that. And that can be very bad experience, right?
Yes.
So since then you have been shy person.
Yeah. I'm shy. Actually, this is my character, and I would actually and I don't interact too much. I would say I'm taciturn person. I'm less talkative, and I love to be with my company only. So yes, this is my
Right.
niche.
No, no. So do you think it is because of the childhood experience that you have had that you feel shy growing up doing anything in front of others? Is there any connection or is it just normally a part of your personality?
This is my part of personality. Actually, I hang out with my friends, and uh, I would say that, but I don't want to involve too much, and I don't want to be part of crowd. This is my nature, but mm, I would say I can hang out and I can do chit chat, but it
Right.
is it is to some extent. I would love to do all these things, but somehow I restrict myself.
That must have been very difficult, restricting oneself.
Mhm. Yes.
Right. So right now, Sanjay, you said I don't want to be part of crowd. This is something that happened in the past. Should it be don't or I didn't want to be part of a crowd?
Even nowadays, I don't want to be part of crowd, and even I didn't want to be part of crowd.
So then, because we were talking about a past specific event, if it was still now, then you can go ahead with don't. But you were highlighting an
Okay.
trip or it was an outing with your friend, right?
Mhm.
So how do you typically react when you encounter someone who seems shy? Do you approach them differently?
So I would love to spend the time, but if we are meeting and we are bound to meet to each other, but somebody has to take initiative. Otherwise, there will be no interaction. There will be no conversation. So somebody has to break the ice. And
Uh,
yes, so I would love to, after some time, after spending some time, I would love to talk. And yes,
right. And how would you feel if someone were to team you up, right? In any corporate, there, sometimes you get the opportunity to work with one of your colleague as a partner on some of the other projects. So if your partner or colleague who has to work with you is also shy and is very much riddled with self-doubt, how would you deal with such a person? Because you can handle yourself, but to handle someone else, that can be very difficult.
so if we are working together, so and we are getting shy, so this is not good, and we will suffer. And so
Right.
we will suffer. So we have to talk, and anyhow we have to talk, and we are bound to finish the work. Otherwise, we won't be able to present ourselves in front of top management. And so we have to get actually we have to get rid from our shyness, and anyhow we have to interact and we have to finish the work.
Yes, that is a very difficult task to get rid of one's shyness. Now, there are certain sentences that I've
That is
written in
good
the chat box.
if you have sinus, that is good. But if it is obstacle in your career growth, so I think we have to remove this habit, and definitely it is very I would say it is a very difficult thing actually, and you have to get rid from this problem.
Right. That was dealing with shyness, but what about self-doubt? Because I have heard that if some person or any particular person self-doubts themselves a lot, they need a lot of consolation, they need a lot of pampering and telling them again and again that no, motivation we call it. They constantly need that motivation. They constantly need to be told that no, they are very good. They need that constantly. So have you ever occurred, have you ever been in presence of a person like this, or has this ever occurred to you?
Come again, man. Yeah, I didn't listen.
About what?
What you were telling that are you asking something?
Yes. So I was asking about self-doubt.
Mhm.
So, people who self-doubt, it is rather difficult to console them. You have to constantly keep telling them that they are good. You have to give them that satisfaction everything every 5 minutes. How would you deal with such a person? And have you ever faced this situation?
Uh, Self doubt. If we have self doubt, if we are going to do any work, uh, and the work has been assigned to us, and if we have self doubt, so I think we should think about that work, and we should do some contemplation on that work, and I
Wonderful.
yeah I uh, and I have to think about that. I would be able to do that work or not. And but I would say that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So I think we should, yeah,
Wonderful.
we should initiate, and actually we should try and we should start, and we shouldn't worry about consequences. And if we are giving our full effort and 100% effort, so I think the consequences should be like our wish. So I think we should initiate, we should start first.
Right, absolutely correct. You use some very good words. That was the best, the way you described that great thing. I'm not able to even say it again, the way you said it, that you don't have to
Yes.
be great to do work,
To, yeah,
just you
yeah,
have to work to become great, right?
yeah, yeah. You don't have it to great to
Wonderful.
start. You have to start to be great.
Yes, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful usage of vocabulary and phrase. You're right about that. Now, that makes a lot more sense. You at some point of time you have to leave it behind. You have to get ahead, go ahead of it.
Mhm.
Yes. There are a few sentences again that we need to discuss. I
Yes.
don't want no. Yes, the pronunciation of the word conversation. Can you pronounce it again?
Conversation.
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 How about the next one? Getting shy. Again, not getting, feeling shy.
Feeling shy. Okay, okay. Okay, it is feeling. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Get rid from our shyness.
Get rid from our shyness. Okay.
Right. Let's take a few words from vocabulary. So the first word is inevitable. Means something that is certain to happen and
Yeah,
cannot be avoided.
inevitable. So it is synonyms of imperative, I think.
Sorry, can you
Imperative.
please repeat this?
Inevitable. This is the synonyms of imperative.
Can you make a sentence with inevitable?
Inevitable. Yeah. So mm, uh, now English learning has become inevitable part of life.
Right. Wonderful. Exactly. It is.
Mhm.
The next we have is subjective. It means something that is based on personal opinion, like feeling, expression, or experiences. It is influenced by individual perspective and may vary from person to person. So we just discussed a subjective topic, which is self-doubt and shyness. Can you make a sentence with subjective?
Uh, Sinus is to some extent sinus is good, but uh, being interpreted is inevitable.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about our feedback, Sanjay.
Mhm.
So in this
Right.
session, first of all, you did very well when it came to, spontaneous conversation because you did not have access to notes. And even then you managed to share your own stories, share your own opinion and experiences. I think that was wonderful. The way you narrated the story sharing was the best part. And apart from that, you added certain vocabulary and phrases which enhanced the conversation, right? There were some grammatical errors that we discussed with past tense and singular and plural and usage of verb, right? We can cover this in the upcoming session by again discussing in detail how these errors can be eliminated. Apart from that, something that we can work on is a little bit on body language, right? When we are talking, just a little bit of hand, although
Right.
hand gesture is not entirely important while talking, but that change in body language is still required, like nodding of head or tilting of head. It is also a part of conversation.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think
Non-verbal
overall,
communication.
you're exactly.
Hmm.
Overall, you did very well. And right, a little bit more on pronunciation, the words that I've written.
Yeah.
If you can take them down with you and later on practice them, that would be good.
Sure, sure, man.
That is all for today. Thank you so much for
Okay.
joining, Sanjay.
Thank you
Have
for
a
being
great
here, man.
evening ahead of you.
It was engaging session, and I would love to meet you again, man. Have a great day ahead.
Bye bye.
Bye, man. Bye. Bye.